Hey everybody, this is Deb in Deb's Craft Kitchen. Now I'm not in the craft room. We're making homemade yeast angel biscuits. So what I'm doing right now, I have a third cup of water and I'm putting 2 envelopes of yeast into the warm water. We're just going to stir that up and we're going to set it aside, and the yeast should start to foam up, and that means it's ready to go into the flour when it gets all foamy. So I'm just going to stir it a little bit and set it aside. We'll set it right there. For ingredients, we have 5 cups of self-rising flour. You can use plain flour and add all your ingredients, or you can use self-rising. So I'm using self-rising. Got 5 cups. I have a cup of shortening.
Tell them what you're making again.
I'm making homemade yeast angel biscuits. My mom used to make these. We lost our mom last year about this time, in about a week or so. Mom went to be with the Lord, and this was her little job. She would make angel biscuits, and we'd just about fight over them. But anyway, in here we have a cup of shortening, and if you don't have one of these, you need to get one. This is a dough blender. This is what you use to cut your shortening into your flour with. So we cut all of that into the 5 cups of self-rising flour. Is everybody getting ready for Thanksgiving? Are you getting excited? Well, I know what you ladies are doing. Some of you are working jobs then wondering what you're going to make when you go to Mama's house for Thanksgiving. Hopefully, don't bring her in here, baby. Don't bring her in the kitchen. Hopefully, you'll be able to get your goodies made in time for Thanksgiving Thursday. We're not doing our Thanksgiving here at my house until Sunday. And that's when all my kids will be able to come at one time, and we'll get to sit down and be thankful together. All right. We've got that all blended and cut in there. And usually when you know that it's ready, it kind of looks like cornmeal. See, it has a little coarse texture to it. That means your shortening is cut into all of this 5 cups of flour. All right. Now, I'm going to stir this yeast just a little bit again. Make sure it's starting to foam now. All right, and to this flour mixture, we're adding a 3rd cup of sugar. Or if you don't want that much sugar, you can put like 5 tablespoons, which will probably come out to about a 3rd cup. Anyway, I just use a 3rd cup. The sugar helps your yeast to rise. You need the sugar for the yeast to act the way it's supposed to act. So I'm just going to cut that into this too. All right. They're really easy, y'all, and you would think they're hard because they're so delicious. We're going to add 2 cups of whole cultured buttermilk. So there's 1 cup. And I'm going to put another cup. I'm going to put half of this in, and then I'm going to add the yeast to the rest of this milk. Mix that together real good and add it into the dough. We have some in the oven baking right now, so I wish you were here.
I'm so glad.
All right, 2 packs of yeast. Write it down. 2 packs of yeast, about a 3rd cup of hot water, and get that yeast to going. 5 cups of self-rising flour, a cup of shortening, a 3rd cup of sugar, and 2 cups of buttermilk. Lip smacking good. You will cover this up. Now this dough will keep in your refrigerator for about 5 to 7 days. So you could go ahead and make it up today or tomorrow or Wednesday, and it'd be fine. to take out of the fridge and just roll it out like you do your homemade biscuits. Put it on, I just put down some wax paper and I put some flour on it and roll my dough out, flatten it out to about that thick, and then cut them out like biscuits and put them on the pan. Then you let them rise, I'd say an hour or so, just until they look like they're rising a little bit. And put them in the oven on 350, 400 and cook them till they're good and brown. Be sure and check the bottom. Make sure your bottom doesn't burn before the top gets done. And so there we have it, angel biscuits. So I'm going to cover this up with saran wrap and put it in the fridge. Get all these pieces down. Okay. Put this in the water. Give me the saran wrap in that drawer over there, baby. Second drawer, first or second. Let me get it. There it is. I told you wrong drawer. We put them in the fridge and they will rise in the bowl in the fridge. But just take them out, roll them out, cut them out, and then let them rise sitting out on the counter for about an hour or so after you cut them out and put them in your pan. Butter them real good and stick them in the oven. Then when they come out, put some honey butter on them and just, these girls, they will eat the whole batch. And this one will eat the dough.
I ate 10 once.
She ate 10 once. They love angel biscuits. And they are smelling good over there. Well, I can't get them in my fridge. We'll have to take it to the other fridge. Let me check them. They're looking good. They're looking good. I'll be coming on tonight. We're just going to do a little simple craft. I won't keep you on there very long, but we're going to do something with the little red trucks. So you're going to want to come and watch for a little while, and we'll do an ornament with a red truck.
They want to know where you can get a house to decorate. Where can you get a house to decorate?
You mean like a Winter Wonderland?
I think so.
The house that I'm doing, I got a chicken box from Jack's, and I painted it, and that's what I've been doing. Now you can, at Hobby Lobby, you can get paper mache houses. They come 3 to a pack. There'll be a little one and then a bigger one on top of that and then a bigger one. They're about like that. Mm-hmm. You can get those, and you can decorate those. I'm gonna do a Jack's box gingerbread house. That's why I've been finding the little candies. Who was that asked?
Cherie.
Cherie. You can get the paper mache at Hobby Lobby, or go get you a Jack's box and really exercise your crafting bone, your crafting muscle. It will exercise you doing that. Let me check them. Check the bottom of it. Let me get a fork. Can you smell them? They smell so good.
No.
Oh yeah, the bottom's done. So I'm gonna put them on roll just a minute. Okay. Turn it off and roll. Just for a minute and let them brown a little bit on top. But they really are good. Mm-hmm. Well, I appreciate you coming and being with us, and hopefully you'll make some angel biscuits. They're good if you're from North Alabama. You make biscuits and cocoa for breakfast on Christmas morning. If you don't know what cocoa is, you haven't lived. That's all I can tell you. It's cocoa and sugar. You can put cream or whole milk, and you stir it up, and you put a little flour in there to thicken it up, Then you dip that out and pour it over a hot biscuit with a lot of butter on it. Oh, gosh, mochi, it's good.
Can we make some?
Huh?
Can we
Some
make-
cocoa? They're wanting to make cocoa. They just look like biscuits, y'all, but they got a brown on top. So I'm gonna let you go. Thank you so much for coming. I'll talk to you later.